Hello everyone, welcome my channel, and today we will talk about Flutter Architecture Templates. Second one actually. After many years, actually after maybe 3 years or 4 years, I was creating my first version of Flutter Architecture Template. As you can check out my official web on .dev and with English version. I made this first version of Flutter Architecture, and I showed about how to your own custom business application actually with couple of architectural things with Flutter actually using Flutter, and I'm showing structure, theme, view, MVM, publish process, and etc. And if you want, you can check out my oldest article. And today my aim is, and of course you can check out my official documentation, official one, Flutter Architecture. Actually this is two, but you can reach Flutter first version with this portal. And today we are publishing and we are talking about architecture template second version. I show my first full article with my coding site, and I will reproduce my implementation with this article. Actually, I will follow up this article and I will show my coding site. And today we have 13 options. And like as you can see, create project structure folder, VS Code extension, localization, project requirements, team, navigation, cartel package, state, the stateful, network manager, state management, cache operation, unit test, and pigeon, etc. As you can see, actually this 13 one is very important for Flutter develop. Actually, not only Flutter, it's very important for mobile development, but it's this time I'm showing the Flutter case and Flutter version, and we are making this everythings with Flutter with my site actually. And let's check out what we're gonna do and what we're waiting us. Actually, it is not a beginner concept because it is almost intermediate, because I'm making a bigger project for using team, and or if you want to develop a bigger application and etc. The 13 things will help you for developing actually good or big application. Yes, and let's start. Because it's too long article actually, and when I would like to just show this video a summary what I'm do. And first version of project structure, as you can see, this is my folder, my current plan. What is my plan? I'm show actually project structure is very important for every project, yes of course, but if you want to create or when you're developing a big application, that is very important for you, because your application probably using for team, and if you don't have any plans, or if you don't know how to make a new component with where is the put it, or where put it or something, it is getting some issues. And I would like to show the first part of how to develop any features with this path. And as you can see, it is starting a lib folder, and I have actually two main folder. With first one is lib, the second one is module, and I'm separating for in general layer and the helper layer. Actually, helper layer has common core, is created for common core generation and widgets. It is helping my third party option with the module part. I don't want to add my main project for this part, and I'm moving and I'm managing for this separation at this layer with module actually as a library. And our module has some this folder path, feature, product, not important for development. Feature is mean that when you are developing a feature like searching, like any extra things, you're going to add a feature slash search for your development version, and you put it your view and view model pay layer, and but maybe sometimes you need to add some custom logic for your project. Actually, you're going to add cache like init, navigation, service state, or constant. Maybe you need to add some string value. Just only need your project, depends on project. You have to add in utility constant, but sometimes you have some constant value for using everywhere, like maybe special characters, and maybe you gotta create an enumeration or constant and etc. You have to add in module folder what has done other side in module, like for when creating assets with the generation or module generation. Yes, it is a generation folder. Core is it almost has in some couple of in general component, like maybe some bottom, maybe not bottom sheet, like some text value, some depends on only just don't depends on any product value within core site, and common helper layer, and gen and widget is only this is helping to this project folder, this product folder, but its main idea it's not contains any product for module. Actually, I will produce for detail in the other section. Just I would like to show this folder path. It helps to actually you can find every request here, or you can find a change to upgrade. Actually, yeah, you can find, or you can update for your perspective actually. And yep, that is the first one. And of course you can look my repository, and actually this is my folder path: feature, view model, core, generation, widgets, and etc. As you can see, this couple of widgets is there. Responsive in widgets, generation has actually environment, model, asset, and etc. We will see in next section. Don't care about that. And the second part is code settings, extension, etc. But the other important part, you have to actually not have to, but probably if you do that, it is it's helping for development with team, for your team actually. You need to create, or you need to define your what you have for coding site. Like first part is extension. Actually, I created this script. If you install script with sh, you don't directly gain my current installation, and of course you can update for your current environment for your team like this. And after imported for settings JSON, I think there is the other important one. It's helping to some fixing top color and some nesting, some like YAML file. As you can see the unuseful file, etc. It is important. Of course, you need to, or you can add your custom solution with there. But important things you have to share with team, or your team need to common settings JSON, extension script, and like snippets. It's important for making a new component or new project or new file, new view, and etc. And other things is my snippets. I shared my custom snippets like singleton eager or base view model or extension, etc. I shared my custom solution there. Of course, you can add your perspective again. There is last part is PubSpec YAML, and there is other important part I think for bigger project, because probably add many of package for this project. If you add some navigation, not annotation, annotation, it helps to find what you have, like navigation. Okay, it's my navigation package, state management, state package, network core. It's helping to find what you have actually while developing, or anytime actually what if you need. Yes, there is a VS Code and general actually settings side, and let's check out the other part is localization support. I think currently actually localization using for everywhere for every new application, because in generally you have to do that. Your application want to see the other words, English, Turkish, and a couple of other language. And I'm using easy localization many years actually. I think that is very good package, for useful and good package. And of course you can check out how to implement your site. There is, I think, I would like to show what is best practices this point. Sometimes you have to add some value for your with string, like save like 1000 and etc. You can use parameter option with this JSON file. I think it is important part. I will see how to use that, and I am going to show other extra things, translation JSON and etc. you can reach about. And I will show where is my translation in JSON. Or yes, as you can see, is a translation folder. And I said actually easy localization set, if you use asset and translation path, it is default path. You don't add any extra path, and easy localization can understand directly. And let's look my implementation. Where is the easy localization? Yeah, product localization. And actually I love inheritation actually while creating a new component, because it is very useful. Like this, I'm getting create a new localization file folder, and I send my constant value with the super, and as you can see, my supported items, Turkish and English, and my path, and what is extra things, and I'm sending directly this where I think useful. I don't want to see there. I just extend with product localization. That is good point. I prefer couple of time using actually extend or inheritance actually. Yes, the other part is, yeah, the script is important. I created Localization. You can reach about again. It is creating, if I add new extra JSON, extra keys, I'm directly calling, and close this part. If I add something about that, I have to call that with this script directly Localization, and it is getting automatically create my local keys file, local start, yes, not local keys, local is not reverse. Where is my, I will find Localization, where is name, local keys, that, where is, why I can't see, because probably I'm use one this part. Where is my key, local key, how maybe I can find this where, no, maybe I forget at this part, some part actually I miss, because I made it my development site. Sometimes I didn't this where, but I think there is not there. Assets, yes, environment model there, but I think I forgot the generation again. Maybe this site I'm going to call sh script Localization, Flutter, I need to update this part. Flutter pop, yes. I think it will help. Yes, it is create local keys. I think it is create, but I couldn't see. Yes, there. Because I couldn't see because it is ignored. Yeah, why I understand. Yes, as you can see, it is automatically created for everything's for me, and I can reach about for this everything's directly. This calling, and maybe my project use this part. Like as you can see, like I getting some sample about that. Where is yes, like this usage, and maybe I missed the cool use, but I can add this part. Where is scaffold, home app bar, where is my title? Yes, I can add this home keys, and if you want to use, you directly call this usage with extension help to your localizer folder. Right now current the Turkish version, and I'm going to see Turkish version. Yes, there is other part. You can actually update the where is my home main art, where is my product localization? Yes, use line code supported localization. Maybe if I change the path, but default is, yeah, if I change the actual order, is understand what is the first initial version, or you can update the actually start local file. It's helping to for understand what is your what you want first initialization. Yeah, it is easy localization. As you can see, it's a sample. After the C boot runner work, it's generation with localization generator. It's getting you for local keys folder. I couldn't see again. Yes, there. It's helping to see your title. Finally, almost ready. In the second and the last part, actually, I created product localization. I tell you product localization. Yeah, it is helping to actually initialization for its localization with update language is helping to change your localization code localization in dynamically in runtime. I think good one. Yeah, there is a good. It's a difference point. Is you can add custom value. This there argument usage is important, and this folder, this file is important while developing localization. Yes, there is other party project requirement while starting. Yes, project requirement is important. Let's check out application initialized art. Yeah, most of project before the starting you have to implement something about, you have to call about that, like easy localization initialization. You can update this part, or you can update prefer orientations before installing. And actually couple of things important don't without or during application start, but like as you can see, this is a custom implementation. You don't need to add this where you have to manage some initialization for splash page. It is important because if I'm calling this initialization before actually where is make, as you can see, before run app code, and it means that it's waiting to finish that part, and it is getting some black screen and some other issues, and you have to manage if don't really need or have to use that before run app, you manage in splash file. And I see the your implementation, my implementation product state items. Actually I'm using GetIt, this folder. I use this implementation, and I will tell you what I'm done. And like see product app environment is important. I will show again. And the second part, I'm checking the management environment is very important. What is this part? Environment management. Yeah, it is actually project requirements. You can add your, as I said, requirements in this folder, and you can directly call before you run app. Be careful what you call. And the other part is management for secret, actually, environment management. I think there is the other important part. I'm using invite, this structure, this architecture, actually. Invite is helping to manage your environment file with actually encrypted version. That is useful for mobile project. It is helping to read heart rate, actually. It's helping to it's helpful to does not readable option, or is not readable option for any attackers or any other requirement, other bad situation. It's very useful. Invite package, you can reach about this package. Invite, I think very useful. I'm using many times, and as you can see, like my base URL, and I'm going to create dev environment file. It's almost creating. It's created for after build generation, build runner, and invite generation. And check out dev environment. As you can see, I added my string, and it is getting created some environment path. As you can see, this is my creator part. It is created. It is creating for generator. You can't access. You can change this part, and this is help to read option, actually, unreadable option. And I'm adding some couple of things like app configuration, because probably you have couple of many stage like development, production, and a couple of other things. And I'm implemented the app configuration property, and actually see you can see this is creating for generation module. It is other important part. My core project does not see any generation or etc. for things. I'm using as a library. It is creating for inside, as you can see, environment there. It is other important bit. I didn't add this any environment directly in my project in asset. I always use in ignore with ignore file, because it is critical data. As you can see, if I add this my project, maybe some person is reach access this file, and I'm going to use with ignore. I'm using with ignore it, and I'm just creating dev environment folder. As other things, you can see generation part is ignore again. Any developer for teammate, you have to create again when fetching your project. It is other important point, and I'm exporting development and production environment for directly the other project users and core side. And let's check out application initialize, and you can see app environment general is helping to what the project what want to use for while in debug mode and etc. You can customize this folder, and I created a setup mean that what is your core layer. And lastly, and if you want user access any point, I'm creating this enumeration. Enumerations give you your value directly, like maybe base URL, APK, and etc. This is very useful option with invite. I think you have to look at this file and generation, and the other important things I'm using for submodule. I don't add my general project. I think there is good one. Of course, sometimes it's getting crashed or not crashed, actually. Sometimes it's getting confused where is my environment file, but it's good because you do know where is this. Maybe you can create a private repository and put it to your private repository, this module, and anyone can't see your what is value of environment, actually. This is good one. Yeah, that's all actually. That's all of secure. Also, yeah, secure part is important. You have to check this my site, check my coding, and probably you will understand or you will getting some idea for while using this part. And the other part, code generation. Yeah, code generation is important part again, and I just give you some code about how to create your submodule. Just call Flutter template, Flutter created and template package, and you have to add your name like gen core common, and it is important for code generation. Almost time actually getting some good one actually. Yeah, there is a good solution, but if your project getting bigger, it's getting some slow operation, because if you call it some watch option and etc, if you watching your every code generation or every file after code generation, it is getting some slowly work, slowly intense sometimes working slowly and etc. Yeah, it's getting some harder part, and you have to if you using like me as a module option, it is helping to for every generation option in submodule, and it's not depends on your main project. It means that your main project does not need any extra or any this requirement or any this generation for sub main module. It is getting some it is getting very good option when you use like a module as a module. I definitely prefer this part, and I used Excel asset generation for image, icons, and etc. Environment generation for environment management, as you can as told you, and model generation is other important part. Probably you have couple of many model for serializable and deserializable for backend response, and it's helping the model generation option. Let's look at how to implement for generation and asset gen. As you can see, this is the implementation for Flutter gen package, and Lottie, Flutter SVG, and couple of implementation there. You can check out this package core layer, and after that, let's look my generation folder. Actually, if I need to look my generation folder, I'm going to directly open a new window. It's helping to see what I'm done there. Yes, I'm going to directly, if I need to work or if I need to add something about generation folder, I'm open just this path. I did my what I need, and after that I come back my core project. I just call it like development environment and etc. Actually, it means the main project does not know what I'm doing. The second side or submodule just use my exported file or exported class. Actually, it is good one. And let's look asset generation. As you can see, like my folder, animation, eclaw, and etc. And after the boot generation call, and let's look pub spec YAML and my Flutter gen usage, and Flutter gen runner is important other things. And look my created file, asset gen, color scan. Sometimes it is important, it's good one. And I'm using index.file file for exporting my core managers or core class for others. Sorry. Yes, there is I think got other part, and as you can see, if user want to use this part, I'm not sure what I'm use assets. I missed use again sometimes because I already told you I have a couple of details page I missed to use. I don't know. That is not important actually. I give you some things and how to implement this your project. It's almost work, I know, but sometimes I miss the implementation. Probably in couple of things, couple of coding wait my new pull request or all those PR. Some conflict, I get some conflict and I miss couple of some code. I understand because if I look my repository, as you can see, I have 18 closet pull request closet, but I made some conflict myself. I don't. I have no. I know what I'm done. What is problem coming, but it's not important. As you can see, you can use directly this usage. Let's look my maybe app bar. Like let's implement leading. Nah, I'm call assets and remove this part. As you can see, what I would like to import and use you can see what is the package, what is the real path package can dart and asset. I want to use icons like low, and this is as SVG, and I'm searching. And of course, if you use, maybe I missed this part, it's good, I need to add. If you use this part in submodule, you have to add some extra property. Where is this property? Package. Yes, package is important. Like what is your package name again, and you have to add your generation, your package bundle. It is very useful usage actually. Normally I add some extension for that, but maybe I missed again. But it is good idea for if we are using some asset, some image for submodule. Just call or just add this path. This name actually for this your layer. I will add my article because I couldn't publish yet. Probably you will see publish it part because my plan is after the video publish. Yes, there is a good one. I will fix it this part. Package again. Yes, there is important. I miss. Yes, I will fix it this article. Yes, and maybe I understand. I told about a couple of times generation, asset generation. You understand, and model generation is important part. User, as you can see, user. Many project, or I think every project using serializable. Maybe you can use other couple of packets, but I use allow the JSON serializable, and I don't want that my main project again. Because it is only generation, model generation, and I separate all the requirements model in the sub module, and I just call if I need user model or user direct my project, and actually I use this part, and there is a good option for serializable using actually for generation part again. And lastly, team. I'm checking my team part. Yes, but this is what is the part and continuation. I think maybe I misunderstand. I missed part. I would like to show analyze option, not analyze option. Build YAML is important part again, as you can see, and other parts. Yeah, it's not there, but sometimes like this part, some generation does not allow to use submodule like auto router, and if you want to work on this just related file, you can customize your build YAML for code generation. As you can see, I customize it, auto generation router, auto generation generator, auto route generator. Actually, it is just checking, as you can see, and submodule and any Vue Dart file, because my page is Vue Dart file. It means that it's not going to check some extension, some model, and etc. It is helping to useful, or it is helping to repeat the development for in your editor actually. And this is actually what is the configuration part. It always use app router. It is good fun. Of course, you have to check your boot YAML for JSON serializable and etc. If you don't use submodule, you have to customize your boot YAML actually. And there is a good one. This is okay. The generation almost gone. And last point, I'm using index part helping to what we see user from submodule. I'm export model environment and asset directly, and user can be accessed after this implementation. The last part is thema. This section actually I made a I wrote an article about this using thema, Flutter boot thema with abstract factor method. It is very useful. You can check out my article. This is same things again. I don't need an extra things actually. I'm going to create. Let's check custom light thema. I'm going to create some couple of abstract layers, and I fill it this abstract layer this side, because if I need to maybe dark thema or extra custom thema, I'm just feel about that. And my main dart actually, as you can see, it's using directly this theme. Where is theme? Yes, custom light thema. It is a dark thema part, and if I need extra part, I'm going to add this. And if I want to use for any value for context general and color theme primary and etc., I'm use directly in this section. And maybe do you think and you can't find general, because general coming from my own package Kartal. You can check out my package in Kartal. It's helping to find some extensions, some usage for while developing Flutter. Probably you need to check. It's help to you. It's extension package. It is okay this side, and let's check out other section. I already said it's a too long article. I'm gonna summarize you, but I know that it is a good. It's helping to you while starting a new project or while starting a bigger project. It's helping to some part of things, adding your custom solution. Maybe you don't use directly this article or thema or template, but I know that it's helping some couple of section your project or your idea in this while when I create a new project. Let's check other parts. Script for helping development. Yes, script, I think it is important for a bigger project, because like as you can see, you need to clean part. I have couple of script, link sh, icon build, icon clean, build sh. You can create couple of like this script files for helping or for finding some problems directly for your team. Like see, maybe Flutter pop, it's the other one, and I said it's boot SI is going to call boot runner. Clean SI is helping to clean your submodule with directly. Icon create for creating icon, app icon, and etc. You can check out, and you can add your custom bundle. The other, actually I'm using last time RPS package. It is very useful for scripting. You can add your custom script with pubspec YAML, and you just directly call with this implementation with RPS call, like RPS scan, RPS clean. You need to look at this package RPS. It's helping to you. The other part navigation strategy. Yes, I choose mine actually auto route this time. Auto route and go route, actually this is couple of good package for Flutter navigation site. Auto router, I think the bigger or oldest one. Yes, definitely oldest one. Instead of go router, it is helping to in general couple of navigation structure, and like push, pop, and push and replace, and etc. With actually generation part, you just add your any, not Java, Dart. You just add this annotation, and after that you call the auto router and build runner. Actually, it's getting create your for you some root file, and you just, it means that your generation or your navigation is okay, and just only call operator config your project site main dart site. And if you want to use any part like this, context router nocta push, helping to navigate other second part and etc. like this, you can reach about, you can go about this part. And if I go home detail view, and if I add something about parameter and etc., you can define there, or you can use directly constructor. It's helping to send with this data. You can see it is a ID property, it's generated automatically. I told it's good, but bonus, sometimes you customize your build YAML. Build YAML customization is very helpful. You have to check about that part. And the next section, third-party package based users, cache network image. Actually this part very important, like this project, like bigger project. If you need to add, what is my class name, custom network image. Let's go on network image. Yes, if you need, or if you add couple of package, you probably use couple of UI package or some core package. It's not important. Your idea is always it's same, is all have to always same. You don't directly use your core or main project directly third-party package. You have to add some a new module or new package for managing or helping to user operation. Because I made like this, I created custom network image. It is using cached network image, cache network image actually, but I'm creating a property and some abstraction for usage actually. Why? Because in maybe next time or anytime I would like to try any new package, and I want to see the user or main project does not see or does not know what I'm do or what I'm using. Just put or just use this property, send me this property, and you can reuse or you can continue your use image library directly. This is important part. You have to use this way every package actually. And as you can see, I created a common layer for this part custom network image, and you add couple of a new common widget or etc. within this module actually. There is a I tell about a couple of other extra things, but it is good one. You have to try this. And cartel package response to custom widget design. Cartel package is helping the actually extension package. I maintains maybe 3 years this package. I add couple of new solution. If I found actually my product or production project and etc. Like sized, renderbox, list extension, launch, and etc. You can check out my cartel package again for more details. I think it's helpful again. And let's return my responsive design part. Responsive design part actually. Responsive design is a big part for Flutter site, but I would like to show a simple solution for responsive framework. Responsive framework actually, I use couple of projects while with using responsive framework. It is very good option for site, and as you can see, it is helping the responsive. And I'm full page right now. Maybe you could see. Yes, like no, just sorry. This is wrong. Yes. As you can see, like it's helping to responsive design your component. You can see this package again, and you can define your custom solution. And it's mean that it's how to use best practices. You just you talk about your designer. You have to design some one device with this actually property, and after that it will helping to extend your project. And after that you can check out how to see and how to fix or how to add a couple of things about that after responsive design. But in general it's very helpful, and it is wrap it your extra size directly. Actually responsive framework is very good, but if you don't want to use responsive framework, you have to use column expanded and spacer. It is a other common usage actually. And if you want to actually look at how is looking other devices, my screen, my device, or my show, you can check out device preview. And of course device preview plus is better one. Device preview plus, it's helping to see what to show, the good one. And last part is custom widget design. Yes, success data, success dialog. Yes, custom widget design is other my important part actually. I'm very interested, or I'm very following this part. I just creating a success dialog, and then I don't want to add, I don't want to see user how to use this part, how to use this success dialog. I'm going to add show part, and user just call show, and I'm going to directly give your this option to user. And I'm created dialog based class for making actually in general a showing dialog option. There is a good one part. You have to create like this show method for your main project. Don't know or don't want to add extra code for showing this time. When you close your widget at the private construction, one can't directly call it. Yeah, but it is a good part. Right now it is a public. User can create some widget for success as using success dialog. But if I change this property with private constructor, user just see only show dialog. It is a factory usage. It is a good one. And state the stateful part. I just adding a core concept. It is important part actually. I will show stateless and stateful first thing before the start going to state and stateful. You can use actually inheritance as some couple of things like project padding. As you can see, I'm creating my padding property directly used for inheritance. I like it this usage for some couple of usage, not every usage. And it is helping to see, like as you can see, like directly call it. Another usage, if you don't use any extra state property, I'm going to call like this normal button. I'm going to give a on press option, and I'm making by custom button solution. And reusable is important point. And what is next? Subject based on concept, project reduce border, reduce. Yes, sometimes I'm using this usage, project reduce, where I'm using, yeah, as you can see, this is reduce part. It's a little information. You can see like this enumeration with directly instead of constant. Sometimes it's useful. Another part is use stateful, custom login button. As you can see, other implementation, I add listen is loading and etc. couple of things. I handle it directly in custom login button. I just notify to with async value getter with bool option. Use if when user when user press this on press button, I'm making some couple of things, and after that this operation complete, I will call it on operation to user. Yeah, it is done, and you can use this property and etc. And the last part is like, as I'm very low and I very like this usage mixing, especially in a stateful widget. but you can use every widget actually. I separate view and view operation code, and if I maybe I'm getting some issue for values view side or any problems coming from operation side, I'm going to directly look at mixin. But if I getting some issue for UI side, I'm looking directly view file. Mixin is very good usage. You can use it like this, and it is helping to just call from only state custom login button. It means that anyone tried or can't use directly custom login button. Actually, this is a private, definitely doesn't use, but if it's a public, I extend or I disallow to use anyone directly this component, because it's only used from custom login button. It's helping this part. I'm very low this usage. And last point is this part. Please don't use the directly set state. In general, you use value notifier for showing or for notifying any items for your view. It is I think practice one. If you use a small widget, yeah, maybe you can use set state, it's okay. But if you have a view or bigger component, you prefer to use value notifier. Yeah, I sometimes I'm creating like this mixin. It's general usage, mounted mixin. It's helping the sometimes when user close the page, but where you have some operation, it is not callable, or if directly return, it's a good one. And maybe where is my, and I forgot to show you custom login button. Yes, like this, as you can see, custom login button mixin. I call it and etc. This couple of things, mounting, mixin, save operation. It is very good usage, as you can see. Just I always say view code always in view file actually. And if I any extra logical operation, I'm trying to manage in mixin file. It is my main concept. And the other part, I'm waiting last part, but the next one, because it's too long. And network manager with Vexana and GetIt manager. Vexana is my own package. It's helping the model of generic response, refresh token mechanism. I think it's a good part. The caching process, managed without network connection, and other useful process. Actually, it's depend. I wrote this package with using DAO and it's network with DAO, but it is getting extra helping like the response and token refresh and etc. It is, I think, good one. There is a good package. Definitely, you can call, you can use, and you can try. This is my package. And if any idea, you can open issue. This is a usage one, product network manager. I'm creating my core component like base option. I give a base URL, and if you want to add any extra interceptor like this, you can directly call interceptor option. And I think I'm giving the how is to use, but the important point, the empty model. In general, if couple of or many project actually in same error model, and maybe backend getting an issue is showing some error message, some error model, and I'm define this is base class, this error model base class in the when creating this object. It help to find directly this data. It is I create empty model, but you can create your own custom error model. Let's check out how to use. Yes, this is empty model. And here is code expression, generic model. The empty model can define an error model based on your custom definition. Many projects have the same response for any error. Just it means that you can find, as I said, empty error model with this annotation. It is used to construct, define your root network manager class like base URL, base conf header, and etc. general header exit. Last point, handling error station when something goes wrong, like this station. Maybe you need to add some logger when getting error issue. You can use interceptor option, and this is an example of usage. This project like use, you can call send property, and this is a getting two property actually when call it. The first one is what is your parse, the second one is what is your expect result, and it is almost off, it is have to same these two parse model and the first param, and the last param is response actually, as you can see, response not the data, and this is other part is actually what is your part, what is your request path, and this last part is method type. Let's look at this login service. Service start, as you can see, this is a post, this is a value, and user is mean that parse model. The last part is what is your expect result, and if you look your response not the data, as you can see, list users, it's if it's everything okay, this every parsing is okay, return to directly array. If getting an issue, as you can see, error model, empty model, it means that you can define or you can reach your description, model, status code, and etc. It's directly. And of course you can use or you can check out a couple of other usage with Vexana portal, send request. It is very good one, and if you want you can actually send request as a seeded class option. You can directly call or you can directly use this part, and yeah, it is mean that response you can access empty model, and I told about the network. I think there is a good one. Probably you have to try or you need to try this Vexana, and after that understand what is used, but in general it's good. Good package, good because I after many couple of projects, this is my good or best solution package. You have to try, you need to try, and if don't use, you probably find couple of other things, maybe how to use my caching algorithm, how to use this generation part, generic usage, etc. You find couple of things about this in package. The other part is GetIt. Yeah, I'm using dependency for dependency for GetIt. GetIt is good one. It's helping the locator pattern. You can, of course, you can create your custom model, but I'm used for GetIt part. It's some testing and saved version, I think. But I'm creating product state items actually. Let's check it out. Yes, actually, I don't want to see or I don't want to give a GetIt option. I'm creating this part, and user can only see or user can only read this part, and I don't want the directly GetIt option, because sometimes if you get it directly, maybe user getting something wrong. And I'm creating this part, product container setup is creating a first initialization, the other part is read, helping to read object. Maybe you can add some extra security option for container side, but in generally it's very useful. Singleton lazy if need to create object. But if we use like this, of course you have to use some abstraction. It's very helpful. It's helpful your project. And product network error, listen error states. I'm getting some error management, and login service product network manager. It's getting for core layer. Where is home view mixing? Home view. As you can see, yes, product state and listen product state, error state. As you can see, this is part of interceptor. I'm going to add more project, and the other part is actually this is not adding this error state. When I add, I'm check This is not probably working because I need to add my DO interceptor site before listen. Yes, this is on implementation usage. Okay, but I can use home view model, and I actually create a base state for every my view class usage, and I add my some dependency item with that. I don't want to add again and again. This is part of network manager. The last fork is state management with BLOC package. I use BLOC package because BLOC is, I think, very testable, and I'm using this third option, consumer selector and etc. I don't want to use what is a speedy, what is getting most of work with Flutter project, because I think every state manager works same things actually. Is important point, but how is your usage actually? I'm using qubit implementation, and I prefer to use like this. I'm using with equitable, and if I need notify something about that with I'm using copy with option. And if I need UI rebuild again, I'm adding this part in this section. Very good usage actually. And I create some base qubit option, some edit my custom logical operation. And as you can see, if I want to use, and I said view model, but you can say qubit file. It's not big important. I'm calling users, and I'm notify with response to user, and user, if user use this part, in generally don't use directly root component. Please you separate your widget. I create a user block list, and I am following and using block listener, or I'm directly call block listener helping to listen the state changes, block selector helping to what you want in state actually. And I want the list user, and I complete this section, and builder return this response, and I draw my component this section. And if I look home view user block state, as you can see, block state is return the value of list user. I'm checking, and I'm drawing my screen as this is a screen about. And if I go home view, it means that home qubit fetch users. If data is complete, I'm showing this response option to my screen actually. This is other part, state initialize. Yes, state initialize. Some component like a work as some basket option, like product model, v model is a sample about that. I'm going to add a root component for using everywhere. Product v model, like change theme mode, I add this one, and if I change this value, if anyone listen this, it will rebuild again. Actually, this is a good one where I'm using, as you can see, if you can use with context.watch, or you can use block builder, and it will notify you. Actually, I add some test option with the, where is the vModel test with the Flutter BLOC package. You can use BLOC test. It is very useful because I think there is an important other part for testing this site. I will introduce in next coming section. But BLOC test is very useful, like this project. I missed my music, sorry. Yes, I'm back, and there's a good one. I'm back to my result. Yes, context watch or block builder. It is okay. Sorry, the last part is some speedly, but the article actually introduced everything. I just summarize what I'm done. You can context block builder, and okay, block part is done, and the other part is cache operation with type. Important, the block part is actually you don't add any view component for your block file, please just follow this manage your operation with this layer. Actually, product general operation, not general, actually your enterprise operation, like fetch, like save, like etc. Manage your thing. You don't add any your page control, etc. in block builder. You can follow your listen changes, listenable, not listener, block listener, etc. Cache operation Hive, actually I'm using Hive last version. Last version is good. I create a cache manager class for helping in general operation for caching. Actually I use the state strategy pattern design. I create a cache manager for that part, because maybe next time or the future I need to change my caching operation with SQL, maybe, I'm not sure. But if I need to change or I want to change, I'm direct to call Hive cache manager again, or cache manager. I just put it, or I just updating this is, and it helped for updating for new database actually. And right now I create Hive cache manager and fill it for general requirement, delete and other things. And I create actually user cache class. Actually maybe some person add general implementation for your model, but I want to separate my cache class and general core class, because it is not similar every time, and I want to change. And I create a user cache class, like user cache start. As you can see, it is a, look at this, it is in the core folder. It is the imported part article again. I create a cache operation for part for add all, clear, get all, and get. It is almost operation for caching or databasing operation for mobile side. And I created Hive cache operation, and I fill it for Hive site. And okay, Hive cache operation, as you can see, maybe it is duplicate, I'm not sure. I think it is duplicate one. I will update this document. Okay, Hive cache operation dart, because it is Hive cache operation, it's the same, just maybe I need to, I miss some miss part. I will update. Hive cache operation. There is a cache operation. There is simple method. Any cache model used after the Hive cache operation is cache model. Like this. If you want to use, just call Hive cache operation at Hive cache get all get. It is directly make your custom model with your project. It is good one, and this is a requirement for initialization. I'm getting a create a product cache class. It's helping the general management for caching layer. And I create the user cache operation, Hive cache operation for it's mean that this work for user cache model class for with Hive cache operation, and save items and etc. Let's check out. I think it is a home view model. Have this one. Yes, as you can see, Hive cache operation, user cache operation. If I add something about add, get, and etc., very good and actually simple part. Maybe this is getting some hardest right now. I'm tired because it's too long article, but if you look at this article, you will understand how you implement this part. I need to finish this section. This is the only last part. Unit test integration with test core unit, full unit test. And just show what actually how to implement unit test and login mock option. Mocking is good. I'm using Mockito. It is important point. Just always just ask to yourself, maybe your home view model going to fetch this data, and maybe customer want to test it, or you want to add unit test folder, but you don't say again if my connection is not working, I couldn't test it. You have to use mocking option, maybe like caching. You have to mock this file. You have to mock your network request, because important point your operation, what you done after getting data. You don't wait, or you don't block your any extra depends. Mocking for helping this part. Mockito, block test is very good. Home view model test, integration test, and yes, you can reach about all the monitoring main data for repository. Integration test is good. I'm using actually Patrol helping native test operation, and like see wait load time, tap button, wait load user, checkout. It is a user of, it is a using example of usage. It is good one. You can use your project actually. I think very helpful if you make your every project, every page, or some main page, and you can work your locally for testing before release. Widget test is simple of the actually testing your little widget or small widget for helping what you done. It is actually like this. It is I just checking my list widget maybe in view component, yeah, home detail view and etc. Where is my widget tests? Yes, not there. Home widget test, as you can see, I'm calling test and pump widget, maybe. Yes, I forgot this part. And after that, I can check out actually if that is the has this widget, this part, or other extra things actually there. I'm checking test tab, pump and settle. It is very, yeah, it actually, this is a getting couple of extra things. I just show about how to use extra simple things for widget integration and other implementation unit test. You need to some search about that, but if you are use like this architecture, bigger things, you have to find, or you have to search about that. But it is a simple one. Just find, pump, tap and pump and wait and find, it is okay. Like detail view, it is same thing from detail view, and you try to find about which it is seeable or it is expected for after the tap or something. And last part, Pigeon Fastline. Pigeon is again important part, because Pigeon helping the native package creation. Sometimes you have to need that. Some SDK, some tools you need to check about. Pigeon is creating your Swift Java file or JavaScript and etc. But I'm using Swift and Java file. It's very useful for Dart side. It's communication, important for communication. Probably you have to check out, I think, your bigger project. Fastlane helping to actually release site and use Android app, and the screen generator studio mockup is getting some app store features directly. It's a free one. Fastlane is actually release your application with automation tool. It's free one again. Pigeon, I'm getting some simple Pigeon. Firstly, this is on my simple version. Descript, enable code sign-in, increment your version, increment your build number, and G mean that your project builds, and after build completion, upload the test bed. It means that your package is going to test version. It's very simple one, and store screen generator, and it's good one. And so let's check out what I'm doing. It is Turkish version, and I was making Turkish version in almost 9 hours. In the English version, I just want to show what I'm doing, or with the coding side. Yeah, it is not a deep dive under tell about, because I wrote many detail for this article. You can check out this article.
and it is my main idea in almost point. You have to your create own path, exploring various technical ideas. It's mean that technical ideas actually my main core things, because everyone can change, or you can use maybe ready to use couple of solution, but I want to show how to use like this architecture for anywhere. Maybe your some component, your somewhere, your some project, some section needs some couple of part, maybe localization, maybe some high caching and etc. You just look at my idea, look at my architecture template, and you can find my maybe your glorious or good path for your project. I hope so. Thank you for reading and actually watching for this project. I think I need to send my latest implementation. I'm going to create a new pull request. Sync. Create. I'm going to create the latest one. Yes. Okay. I edit, something about this video, and I send it. And thank you for watching and reading this article. I think I hope you help you for development side. And see you next time. See you next article. Have a good day. Have a good project.